everyone. How are you doing? Like as I've always told you, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I will always be coming with topics that will either benefit you or benefit anyone around you. Now, in my YouTube channel, most times I talk about relationship matters. No, sometimes I play around, but most of the times I talk about relationship matter. And in this modern world, relationship issues is one of the biggest issue on ground now. Okay, now I'm bringing to you as an example the issue of Two-Face Idibia and Annie. Looking at that relationship very well, on a normal note, everybody would have said this relationship is likely supposed to stay forever because number one, they claim that the Annie was a virgin. When Two Face met her at the age of 15, and Two Face himself was very small, like 24 years old, and finally they got married. The day they got married, it was like heaven on earth. The marriage was on air, like on various TVs, those kind of so much loving, sweet. Like everybody really, most people will want that kind of marriage. It has been so good. Even when things go wrong, like we hear issue of infidelity coming from the side of Two Face and all those kind of a thing. They keep managing. Like there was a particular rumor that came up at the time. Like we were thinking that at this stage, we guess Annie is going to walk away, but she did not walk away. She stayed. For that reason, personally on my own, I was thinking, this marriage will likely stay forever. That was what I thought. But finally, it is here. But nevertheless, we cannot actually say this is the end of the relationship because we have not heard the news that she have signed. She have not signed yet. We only heard the Two-Face requested that she should sign the divorce paper, but she have not done so yet. So there is still the slim line that they will make it up and they will reconcile again, whatever their issue is. But nevertheless, to every single ladies out there, you can check my previous videos and listen to what I have said about marriage. What I have always said, and I'm going to repeat it again, is the moment you graduate, that is, if you make the decision that you want to become a graduate, the moment you graduate and you have a job and another source of income, I have never ever advised anybody to have only a job without another source of income. You must have two or more sources of income if you are a reasonable human being. Your job and a side hustle. If you don't want to work for anybody, because there are people that have decided that they will never work for anybody. I have a sister like that. The person I'm next to, she swore that nothing in her life will ever make her work for anybody. So if you are the kind of person that don't want to do any job, you must have like two businesses. Like your source of income must not be coming from only one source. Okay, so the moment you are able to establish two sources of income, the job and the side hustle, or the business and whatever that is giving you two sources of income, as a woman, you should get married. You should get married. And most times, I advise people anything from the age of 18 upward, at least to the age of 30, you should try and get married. When you get married, do not put all your hope, everything that has to do about you, your dream and everything inside the marriage. No. You are there for two particular reasons. Number one, to have children that are not bastard. Children that can look at you tomorrow and say, Mom, where is our dad? Mom, where is the place our dad come from? Where is the compound of our dad? You can go there and show them. And when they get there, they will give them that respect. That means they are not bastard, they are legal children. That is number one reason why you have to get married. Then number two, you are getting married for the respect and honor of it. That people begin to call you Mrs. This. But never, ever put all your life, your hope, and everything that has to do with you inside that marriage and collapse your life. Just imagine, Annie used to be very beautiful in my own eyes, but since the moment Two-Face said he does not want her again, she should come and sign the divorce. When I look at her, she's not having big eyes and she's looking ugly, and it doesn't make sense. A woman, a girl that was living her life before, on the long run, he met a man that said, I love you, you want to pay your bride price, and you pack your bag and begin to stay inside the man's house. He said he does not want you again. So why should he make you get old? Why should he make you look miserable, like your whole world have collapsed? Why? It's not supposed to be so. The reason why it is like that is because the person has put all her hope, all her trust, and everything that has to do with her into their relationship. That is why. So I'm advising every girl, do well to get married, but never put all your hope, all your mind, and everything inside that relationship. I have once met an old woman that was advising her daughter, and the woman told the daughter that all this complaint you are complaining is because you are not living in the house with your husband like as if he's a roommate. That at this point, after having 4 kids, you're supposed to be living with him like a roommate. That the thing he does are not supposed to be disturbing your brain. Okay, so if you listen to the advice of this old woman, you will see that even if Two-Face come up and tell Annie, I don't want you again, Annie is not supposed to get ugly or get old instantly. She would have still been okay. Maybe she would have been a little bit emotional, but not so down to this extent. Like, not so down, like arguing, like, no, I'm not going to sign it. I'm not going to accept this. Do you know what it means? When somebody tells you he does not want you again, and you are arguing that you still want to stay with that person, that is the biggest risk ever. If a man or a woman is telling you he does not want you again, and you are begging, you are forcing yourself to stay, you are having the same attitude with somebody that is at a gunpoint. When the armed robber come and say, oh, your life or your money, you are not arguing your money, your phone, your property with the armed robber. That level of risk that you are taking at that very moment is that same level of risk you are taking when you are telling a man or a woman that you must stay with them. Do you know what it means? The whole world will be in their house. Only you and this very man will be in the room. He can use the pillow to press you and you will suffocate and die. He can pick up the knife, stab you, you will die. He can do anything. He can poison your food. He can do anything. The moment anybody open up their mouth and tell you, you are no longer wanted here, you're supposed to flee with immediate effect and go to any god you serve, whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a pagan, or whatever. Go to your altar and give thanks to that God that you were rejected when you are still breathing. Go the internet. You will see many couples have killed each other. They poison, they stab, they shoot, assassin, so many things. Like, I don't even want to begin to talk too much, but just go it on your own. You will see how many couples are killed themselves. Just in Onudo State, I've had 2 stories. Delta State, I've had two stories, and there are so many. I've seen a woman carry 4 liter acid pour on a man. I have, in fact, I saw that one on I guess that was TikTok, where the woman carried something and hit the head of the man. The man died. It was the children that were testifying that it was their mom that did it. I've seen a situation. This one is like 2 years ago, like 2022 or 2023. In a family where there was no food, a woman bought bread, the big loaf of bread, and she was reserving it that she and her children will use it the next day as breakfast before they go to school and to work. And the man came back, was requesting for food, and the woman was like, there is no food, this and that. The man saw the bread, and the woman was like, oh, that is the bread the children will eat in the morning. In anger, the man killed the wife instantly. It was the children that were testifying to tell people that it was their dad that did it. How many stories do you want me to tell you? If you are in a relationship and anybody, whether the man or the woman, is telling any of the both that they don't want the relationship again, immediately pick whatever you can pick, whether your clothes or your money or anything that you can pick instantly. Leave every other thing and run away, because at that moment your life is completely at risk. They can kill you at any time. To kill somebody is as tiny as flipping the finger like this. Just to buy sniper, I think for a long while I've not seen sniper again. Just to buy ordinary sniper, put into the food, somebody eats it, the person is gone. Any insecticide, anything that can kill mosquito, can kill cockroach, can kill ants. If you are sleeping, if they press it inside your nose, you are gone. You are gone. Like 2 days ago, I saw a cockroach in my house, and I was like, it was at the ceiling level. And I was like, oh, this cockroach, I must press the insecticide till this cockroach fall down. Can you imagine me? I did not think. I did not cover my nose, not with anything, not even with my hand. So I put the insecticide facing the ceiling, trying to kill the cockroach. And I forgot really that as the substance is spraying upward, at the same time it will be descending. It's not going to remain in the air. So the one that was going up was descending to my nose. In few seconds, I began to struggle for air. Do you know that it took me like 2 hours before I gained myself? I was struggling for air. I went outside to the open space. Oh my God. I was just doing like this. And my chest pained me continuously for the next 2 to 3 days. That thing happened on Saturday night. Throughout Sunday, I was living on liquid milk. I was just drinking liquid milk. God help me. God help me. So what I'm trying to illustrate is, do not endanger your life because of a man or a woman. If they tell you they don't want, be it marriage, be it dating, run away as fast as you can. There is difference between running and fleeing. Flee is faster than running. When they tell you they don't want you, flee. That means do it very fast, very fast. That is what I will tell you. That is what I will tell every married woman, or even a married man, because men also are victims. That is what I will tell anybody that is dating, because there are some people's dating that are even tighter than marriage. Don't ever put 100% of your heart into any relationship. There are so many reasons why you should not do this. Your spouse may be a very perfect person. Your spouse may be a very perfect person. Like, he's not beating you, he's not fighting you, he's not telling you he does not want you again. But let me tell you a story. In Alode, River State, there was a husband and wife that loved each other too much, and they had 2 boys and 2 girls. On the long run, the man died because the wife put so much hope, so much love, so much trust. Everything concerning this woman was just the husband. When the man died, the woman could not stay up to 1 year. Her heart failed her and she died. That is why You should not put too much of your hope. Okay, you see another thing I want to tell you. When you were growing up, especially the women, when you were growing up, somebody can walk up to you or your teacher will ask you, what do you want to become? Say, oh, I want to become a doctor, a lawyer, a this and that. But do you know that most women on the long run, when they grew up, they surrender the whole of these things and give it to a man. And at the end of the day, that dream, they cannot actualize it. And they may actually have gone to the school, gotten the certificate and everything, but when they get married, their source of income will not enable them actualize that very thing. When the money come, they are spending it in that circle. That circle of marriage that you can be kicked out at any time. You will receive your salary. As no, as I'm saying it now, those that are still happy in the moment, they will not understand this thing. It's those that have experienced it, they will understand what I'm telling you. No matter how sweet the moment is, if it is not perfected by nature, if it is not perfected by God, you can be kicked out at any time. So whatever you are doing, know it like this. After getting married, like this, the man will say, oh, let's build a house. You go and bring your savings, he bring his savings. At the end of the day, you are dashing it out. When the storm come, when you, the woman, especially the woman in Nigeria, it affect the women most. When you are going away, you are going, even the broom, one stick of broom, you will not take out. It will be taken away from you. The maximum you can take is if you have a job, as at that moment, you can go with your job. You can go with your certificate, you can go with your clothes. But every other thing will be taken away from you. If you look at yourself, oh, you are a very strong woman, you can fight it, you can go to court, you can go to here, and you do it. If you are not lucky, they will hit you from the shrine. And you will just see that, oh, they said the woman don't die. That is how everything will go. So, there is one thing I always say. When you are inside that relationship, always watch your back. It's not as sweet as you are thinking. It's not as sweet. It's not as sweet. Okay, let me bring to you the issue of Regina Daniel. At the moment, she's happy. From the picture and videos I'm seeing, it looks like she's happy. But do you know the man is still saying openly, not confidentially, that he's a polygamist? He loves children. He would like to have another wife and he like to keep having children. Do you know what that means? It means another woman can come in at any time. And okay, let's assuming they did not drive the woman or any of the spouse did not drive anybody away. But you have invested so many years. For example, Regina Dale have successfully invested 5 years. Luckily for her, the man have money, can feed himself, But there are some situations that the man is so stupid that the woman has to be the one feeding the man, building the house, buying the car, and doing the whole of these things. And at the end of the day, a brand new woman that knows not even how pure water is coming to the house will come and begin to share your resources with you. Do you know how painful it is? So when you are entering into a relationship, learn from Annie. Don't put all your resources, all your heart, and everything that you have into that relationship. And we cut this video here. I know this issue of relationship cannot be treated once, but we will just keep talking. Let the younger ones learn. But one thing I always say, I'm not making my video to make the single people to be scared. Don't be scared. I just want you to be learned. Marriage is a compulsory thing everybody must do. Like when I started this video, I said do it for two reasons: the honor and for the legality of your children, so that your children will not be bastard. Do it. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my videos, comment. Maybe if I say something you don't like or something you think it should be the other way around, just drop your comment. Let's share our own views. Have a great day.